Hello everyone, this is VGC Mike back again with more Regulation G content. This time I'll be bringing my Miraidon team into the Global Challenge. If you'd like to try out the team for yourself, there's a rental code in the top right hand corner. I would recommend checking out one of my previous videos on this team if you're interested in seeing in more detail how the team functions and the different strategies available. And if you like this type of content, it would help me and this channel out a lot if you were able to subscribe. I'm trying to pass 1,000 subscribers and I'm getting really close to pulling it off. With that out of the way, let's get into the battles. Alright, so this could be Terapagos, probably Calm Mind. We don't mind that too much. I think we'll bring Dondozo, just because we have Body Press. The Raging Bolt is the only thing that's really scary to face off against. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, cool. So opponent's going to just lead with Incineroar and Amoonguss. We have Covert Cloak on Miraidon, so I mean, seeing as how they can't put us to sleep, I'm kind of okay with just doing big damage to the Incineroar, seeing if they want to. Okay, this is probably going to be, I don't think a double knockout, but it's going to be a lot of damage on both, if not almost a double knockout. Okay, so yeah, you can't fake out Entei. Entei has inner focus, so he doesn't flinch. And maybe we'll just protect this turn. Then again, Incineroar pretty much never has Incineroar pretty much never has protect, so this is pretty safe. You don't want to usually Tera against Terapagos if you can help it, but I think we'll end up with Dondozo anyway, so that's fine. Interesting that they went for the Thunder Wave, because if I didn't Tera, then that wouldn't that wouldn't have been something that would affect Miraidon. Okay, let's see if we're able to full switch out. Yep. So they're going to transform, and this should be, I mean, I'm just going to switch Tatsugiri, honestly. And then if they haven't used their Tera, so if they're going to use their Tera now, they'll take super effective damage. And if they don't, they still won't be able to hurt us enough for it to really matter. We could have went for Order Up here, and that probably would have given us a... Still, it's going to take 2 hits likely to knock out anyway, so maybe Order Up could have been a better play, but they are going to transform, so we should just get huge damage off immediately with the with the Body Press. And then Tera Starstorm is actually going to deal less damage to us than if it was single target here, just because it's spread damage and it's no longer a normal attack, which means it no longer gets stab. Yeah, so it does look like they are the Calm Mind set, but Dondozo doesn't care about Calm Mind. Battle canceled. There we go. Okay, I think this is just the normal World's winning Miraidon team, if I remember correctly. So we're going to do our own Whimsicott Miraidon lead. And then we'll see. Usually they do the same, and then it's this match is usually pretty close. Whether we win or lose, it kind of comes down to the wire. The game can kind of be like an instant win or instant loss if someone wants to go for a Draco Meteor. But usually I just protect with my Miraidon and Tailwind up, because you're really just playing with pure guessing at that point. Okay, so we do both lead with our Miraidons and our Whimsicott. My Hadron engine does go off first, which is usually the case. So we know we're faster, but we're going to Tailwind. A lot of times they'll go light screen on the Whimsicott. If they do that, then we will... Well, either way, we're going to try to Encore their own Whimsicott, because our max, we have a max speed Whimsicott. So worst case scenario, we have a 50-50. A lot of times the Whimsicott's a little slower though. Okay. So we get our Tailwind off. They just go for a Moonblast. Let me see, we have Ogerpon in the back. I'm going to Volt Switch and Encore the Whimsicott. Well, I guess one bad play, or one, yes, I was gonna say, they were going for a priority move there. So that just made it so we got hit by the Moonblast with priority. Because since they didn't have Tailwind up, that should not have hit us first, obviously. Normally. Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay. So yeah, low kick does huge damage to Entei, unfortunately. I was expecting maybe them to try to fake out, or maybe get clipped by a Drain Punch or something, but yeah, low kick does a lot of damage. Okay, Urshifu. I mean, all our heavy hitters are starting to get a lot of damage done to them, so critical hit is very handy in this situation. Okay, they are going to send out their own Whimsicott. We have a lot of Focus Sash Pokemon though. So we have our Whimsicott, who has a Focus Sash, and we have our Sturdy on the Ogerpon. Okay, so they do go after Entei. I'd say this is pretty safe. Where, there's no real downside to yeah, we're gonna try to lock the Whimsicott into Tailwind again, and then we're just gonna go for This is going to be the same situation though. Yeah, now we have a priority Moonblast. So we both kind of ended up doing that to each other. And if we get the KO with the Ivy Cudgel... Yep. Now we have 2 Focus Sash Pokemon. Along with our own Miraidon. Or I have my own Miraidon. And if our Miraidon ends up coming in after the Tailwind, we'll be faster. But basically they're going to have to hit all of these Pokemon multiple times. They do have 2 turns of Tailwind though. I mean, that should work out actually either way. Yeah, we'll just Ivy Cudgel and Moonblast. In fact, well, I don't want to lose Sturdy, I guess. So we won't do that. So yeah, they're going to go Dazzling Gleam, which is pretty smart overall. But we're still going to get 2 big damage, 2 big attacks off. Special attack fell, that could come in handy later. But yeah, we should win this based on this outcome. So we have to use Moonblast again. Tailwind should be over here. And then we'll come in outspeed and we can just go for the safe Electro Drift. And we'll Tera ourselves just in case we can live it. Now, if I was wrong at the beginning and this is a speed tie, and they win the speed tie, then I guess the play where we Tera Ogerpon for extra damage would have been the winning play. But like I said before, we would have been losing Sturdy there. And I was not sure if... I mean, I kind of had a feeling we could probably live that, but if they went for like Electro Drift and we dropped Sturdy, that could have been crazy, though that would have been a pretty wild play to make on their part. So yeah, we are faster. Or we end the speed tie twice, which is possible, but less likely. Okay, seeing a lot of this style of team. Not something I'm a huge fan of. Honestly, let's just go Whimsicott, Miraidon, Entei, Ogerpon. Raging Bolt is definitely a pain. Okay. So I'm going to see this. We could get into a pretty bad spot here right from the get-go, but I'm curious if they're going to go for the fake out on Miraidon, which will mean that they maybe will feel less like they need to Tera the Raging Bolt. But I don't know, they could Tera Raging Bolt just for a Moonblast, but cool. Okay, this is what we were going for. So that's just a KO. So our Moonblast is going to go into Whimsicott, which is great. Or, sorry, Whimsicott's Moonblast is going to go into Rillaboom. It's probably just going to be Chip, but still good. Okay. And I'm pretty okay with Tailwind plus Volt Switch. And if they protect, then we can Encore them, so that wouldn't be... Okay, so now they actually have an option if they didn't want to protect. They could fake out our Calyrex, but we should still get out of here pretty safe. Okay, just a little chip. Okay. Let me see, how many turns of Tailwind do we have left? 3. In that case, I think we do have to go more aggressive. Because we need 2 solid turns of Tailwind without these Pokemon on the field. Okay. And that's kind of nice too, because now they only get the one boost. This still, I don't know, this still could get tricky, but... I think we just double into Calyrex twice. They could switch Calyrex out and protect, I guess, would be the problem with that. So, because if they do that, I don't know. I guess they are pretty likely to protect or switch out. So, I'm gonna go like this. The Tera normal is more so if I'm wrong. And they just go crazy and try to get Astral Barrage off. Okay, they do go for the protect play. So we'll still take the KO on the Rillaboom. We reveal our Tera, but now take a little chip damage. Now it's basically a 60% chance for us to win. I would say they basically do need the double protect. So it kind of sucks that it's going to come down to this, but it is going to come down to this. And I'm not confident that Sacred Fire will one-shot Calyrex here, so I really do need to double up into them. If I didn't have to double up into him, then maybe we could do something a little different, but let's see if they get the double protect, or if they go for it. I would love if they didn't even attempt it. That would be amazing for me. Okay, they're going to Tera. So let's see if they resist like fire or something. Oh, they're going to Tera on Rillaboom. Okay, sweet. So there's no protect. We could still miss our Sacred Fire, which would be really lame, but let's see what happens. Okay, we don't miss. We should be able to chip down Rillaboom from here then. Okay, he's got Wood Hammer. Does a pretty good amount of damage. But he doesn't resist our Electro Drift anymore, which is good. So with his main attacking move being the Wood Hammer, and us having these two Pokemon, we should be in a good spot, but let's see what happens here. He goes like, I don't know, I don't think he can. We should outspeed with both, so it's going to be tough for him to make a comeback here. He's going to definitely take a full power, not a full power Electro Drift because we aren't in the Electric Terrain, but yeah, battle's cancelled. Interesting lineup. Trying to think. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to see how things go. If we both go Whimsicott, then we have the option of like doubling in to whoever they don't bring. Or whoever they bring, so if it's, let's see what they lead. Okay. So yeah, here, I think the obvious play is for us both to Tailwind and both attack. But I think, unless there's specs or something, like a really crazy boosting item on the Calyrex, then in that case, us attacking with both is actually very solid. Because we're specs on Whimsicott, or no, I'm sorry, Focus Sash on Whimsicott, and we outspeed their Whimsicott with the Miraidon. So even if they, you know, try to go for the same thing, I think we would just both lose our restricted, which probably favors. Oh, okay. Is this Rillaboom? Yeah, I think we're both attacking. But this favors them for sure because of the fact that the Moonblast is super effective. Oh, it's not too much damage though. Let's go for another Moonblast and I'm just gonna Draco. Okay, so there's the terrain out of the way. It looks like they're gonna Moonblast us again. Yep. Okay, let's think here. I still think our best play is to just kind of I think we just let Miraidon fall. And then we just go for some damage on the Calyrex. Yep. Yeah, this is okay. So far it's okay. Because we can Encore Whimsicott into something next turn. if they try to Moonblast, then okay. So if they try to Moonblast, they'll get locked into Tailwind. If they do anything else that isn't Moonblast, they will have a chance to Encore. Then we Tera normal and Sacred Fire. Okay, they're going to withdraw the Calyrex. And it's Urshifu, actually. Yep. So Whimsicott's kind of pointless here now. Burn would be awesome. Okay. So I'm going to Moonblast and switch in my Ogerpon now. I don't think we've clicked Tailwind once yet with Whimsicott. Okay, they are going to switch Calyrex in. Let's see if they protect. Alright, let's see if they target the Whimsicott. I guess that would make things the most interesting. Okay. Yeah, they do. And honestly, part of me just wants to double attack here. Okay. Wow. Okay, they might be actually specs. But I think we're okay. The burn helped out a lot. Just don't miss. If we miss, we're in big trouble. We also need to do like major damage. We might even need a burn again, just for chip. Okay, we got it. We got it. Okay. Yeah, I wonder what would happen if they doubled into Entei there. Problem with that, I guess, is follow me though. So, speaking of which, I think we will follow me here because I'd rather just get a solid Sacred Fire off. Okay, cool.